Hello YouTube, it's Birdo Prey 5 and welcome to Sundays with Sinatra. That way, that guy. Thomas Potts, hello, and he can hear me. Terrific Thomas. Yes, it's Sunday. Did I say Saturday? Sundays with Sinatra. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to stream today, but I figured why not. It's a good day. I finally got that new Call of Duty World War II game to download, and as much as the Black Ops 4 players warned me how sucky it was, and I will grant you I only played it for about a minute before dinner came, I could clearly tell I was much better at it than I was at Black Ops 4. Much closer to what I remember from the PS3 version. So I do look forward to trying out that game probably later this week. Maybe I won't get killed so quickly. And Anti-Tracker says, "Hey Bird, can't stay, just wanted to say hi." Thank you so much for coming by, Anti-Tracker. Always good to hear from you. I did reply to your message on the forum. I didn't get it till later, sorry, but I replied. Thomas asking if Anti-Tracker is going to continue the Orville tonight. I would love if he did, because man, although if you do leave Anti-Tracker, then I'm going to say, I don't know how much longer I can go without spoiling the episode. It is an incredible episode. And I don't know why would you wait so long to watch it? I understand. But it doesn't have to be a first reaction. You could just do a live reaction while you watch it live. It doesn't have to be for the first time. I don't think anybody cares that you're seeing it for the first time. In fact, we'd probably benefit had you watched it first, so you know more of what you're talking about when you stop. No problem, and no, Thomas. I have to do it tomorrow. Too much stuff to do. Oh well. Sorry to hear that, Anti-Tracker. But you know what? Consider watching it first next time. I think it's better for everyone. While I appreciate the way the live reactions, I think it's taken way too much time to get through an episode. If you would see it once, then you know you have a better idea where you want to stop, what you want to concentrate time on, and things like that. My opinion, of course. And I know I have 192 subscribers and you've got almost 8,000 subscribers, but I still offer my opinion free of charge. Spartan Jeremy, hello Spartan Jeremy, welcome to the stream. And Thomas says it's better if he live reacts to the Orville than STD. I agree. I don't think STD needs a live reaction. STD barely needs a reaction. But Orville should definitely. I mean, if you're going to do it live, do the Orville live. Although I know you probably can't on your computer because it's, you know, it doesn't go on Hulu until the next day, but you should watch it. Watch it with your wife. Let them get credit for somebody watching the show. Kathleen McManus, who's actually Derek, says, "Hey, you bird of prey, Derek here." Lols, yes, Derek, I remember. Not going to be too many Kathleens coming this way. So here's the situation. It is Sundays with Sinatra. And Spartan Jeremy says Derek had a sex change. Oh my. Uh, I think he's still debating the sex change. It's just he's what they call pre-op, from what I'm told. He may or may not go through with it. But whatever it is, we support him. I support you, Mr. or Mrs. McManus, or Ms. McManus, Z McManus. For who are we to? Why should we assign a gender? Why should we be so binary? It's this damn English language created by the patriarchy to separate men and women into this artificial construct of gender. We should just have a word that means person. We'll call him Poops in honor of Anti-Tracker. Poop McManus. You decide your gender, not your biology. That's just crazy. And Spartan Jeremy is laughing, and Poop McManus says you people are stars. Okay. I'll take it. I don't know how, but I'll take it. John Archarky. John, if you're here or if you're listening, I'm sorry for butchering your name. But if you show up at some point tonight, I do owe you a song. So I am 100% ready to give you that song. Even though it's not a Sinatra song, you did pay for it the old-fashioned way. So whenever you want it, you let me know, and we can do that. Thomas Potts says, crap. France has nukes on my civilization game now. Looks like I should go to war. Thomas, breaking news. Not good to go to war with a country that has nukes. Not sure if you learned that in school, but yeah, no, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Spartan Jeremy says, didn't Sinatra act in old westerns too? I think seen him in a few old shows outside of his singing. Oh yeah, he was in quite a few movies. Quite a few movies. Him, Dean Martin, the whole Rat Pack, they were in movies, and he starred with other actual movie stars too. But no, Sinatra, definitely a singer and a movie star. The original Ocean's 11, Frank Sinatra. The original, not the one that started 11, 12, 13, and 8. Thomas says he has more nukes and 1 million troops. And he says Sinatra was in a World War II movie. I'd bet he was in more than one World War II movie. I mean, I don't hesitate to guess how many movies he was in, but I'm sure it was well into the double digits. I mean, the man had a career that lasted, a lifetime. Only go to war if you have no other choice, says Spartan Jeremy. Or you are just massively more powerful than the country you're attacking. Because what are they going to do? But, yeah, you probably don't want to go to war with nukes against some place that also has nukes. And you could say, well, I've got more nukes. But unless you have some type of missile defense system, it means you are still probably going to get nuked. which is not ideal. Um, so. Yeah, the Sundays with Sinatra, and I don't expect people to take me up on this or rushing to have me sing. But just so you know, if for some reason you are a glutton for punishment, on Sundays with Sinatra, I will sing any Sinatra song you choose, free of charge. Free of charge. You don't have to PayPal me. It's a gift to you guys. The only thing is I won't sing the same song over and over and over again. That's it. But on any given night, any given song, at least once, sure. If you're interested, and if not, that's fine. Anti-tracker, can we confirm you have left? You've left the building? Yeah, let me try to type in his name and see if he's still here. Oh, he's still here. Now, he's either being very nice and leaving his computer on so I get an extra view, or he still hasn't left the building. And he's still watching. If he doesn't respond in a few minutes, then I'll know he's not listening. So Thomas and Jeremy and Derek, have you guys seen the Orville, and or do you not want Orville spoilers? Being the last episode being Identity. Give me a heads up, because that'll determine what we talk about. Spartan Jeremy says your singing can't be that bad. You have a better voice than Lore Reloaded. Thomas said he watched it twice, as did I, Thomas. Technically, 2.5 times, since again with Anti-Tracker. But yes, that was an episode I had to watch twice. And Jeremy says he keeps missing it, but he's been keeping up with the reviews. So is it fair to say, Jeremy, you don't mind us talking about the episode? Particularly about some what ifs and predictions I have for part 2? And all about what happened in part 1? In the meantime, while I wait to hear from... It's already been spoiled for me, so go ahead. Okay, great. And since we haven't heard from Anti-Tracker, I'll assume he was just nice and left the computer on. So good. We can talk about the Orville. I always assume we can talk about Star Trek Discovery, because it's very hard to spoil that which is already decayed. So good. Then we've got some things we could talk about. I do want to check in on our old game of nation states, which we started, which I officially showed up last week, or earlier this week. No, it's Sunday. Last week. The Armed Republic of Kuroga remains strong. Although my influence is low. It's a shoe shiner. I should have told you people to pledge allegiance to the Armed Republic of Kuroga if, when you created your city, your countries, you can choose somewhere to follow a country, now ally like with that country, for lack of a better word, and That would have gotten my influence higher. But whatever. We're 342 million strong, and our currencies are rounds. You get it? Because we're the armed Republic of Karoga. So the currency is a round. A round. Not a round, but rounds, like rounds of ammunition. And the country's official animal is the T-Rex. So yes, very happy with the choices we made. Again, I can't help but love my flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of Karoga, the armed Republic of Karoga, for sure. The armed Republic of Karoga is a huge, efficient nation, renowned for its flagrant waste dumping, ubiquitous missile silos, and irreverence towards religion. The hard-nosed, hard-working population of 342 million Karogans are either ruled by a sleek, efficient government or a conglomerate of multinational corporations. It's difficult to tell which, as it should be. This tiny, pro-business government, that's good, is primarily concerned with defense. That is really the only thing government needs to be concerned with. Although law and order, education, and industry are also considered important. I gotta be honest, that does sound like my ideal government. While spirituality and international aid aren't funded at all. Well, why should they be? Spirituality is separate from government, so there's not going to be any government funding of spirituality. And international aid, while I am all for my citizens putting together organizations to help out other countries, that's up to them. We're not going to go out as a country and do aid, because that's picking favorites. We don't have allies in this game. You can see nobody's our ally. So you know what? We'll send aid as our citizens deem necessary. Oh, right, and the citizens pay a flat income tax of 6.1%. So you know what? The flat tax, the economy is thriving. There's very good political freedom. We do keep the commies out, but that's fine. And people have enough civil rights. I know it's listed as some, but some means enough. Let's be honest. Some means enough. The thriving Karogan economy, with 26.1 trillion rounds a year, just consider rounds like dollars, is driven almost entirely by the private sector, which is broadly diversified and led by the gambling industry, with major contributions from arms manufacturing, door-to-door insurance sales, and book publishing. Average income is 76,386 rounds. But there is a large disparity between incomes, with the richest 10% of citizens earning 366,766 per year, while the poorest average 9,289, a ratio of 39.5 to 1. You know what? I don't see the problem with that. I think any capitalist free economy, you're going to see things like that. The rich tend to do very, very well. You get a winning formula, you stick with it, and frankly, some people work harder than others. Now, not everybody who works hard that gets rich, and not everybody who isn't rich doesn't work hard, but, you know, certainly those who do get rich and work hard get richer. So, alcoholics are lauded as national benefactors within the halls of ministry and finance. Yeah, we don't mind alcohol. Dessert dishes make up the Karogan breakfast menu. No complaints. Nobody's complaining. Referenda can be called on for any law at the request of at least 1/3 of the voting population. Okay, that's basically... What did I do? That's basically like a recall. If there was a law nobody liked, you can bring it up for a special election. Dynamic and dynamite sales and concert audiences are booming. Yes. Last time we introduced gunpowder to concerts to make them louder. Crime is moderate. I would disagree. I'd say crime is low. It's fake news. With the police force struggling against lack of funding and a high mortality rate, well, you know, don't get shot. Karoga's national animal is the T-Rex, which can occasionally be seen sifting through garbage in the nation's cities. Okay, no, that's just not fair. Karoga was ranked 107,953rd in the world and 329th in the United Federations for largest black market with 123 billion standard monetary units, whatever those are. Okay, well, let's check our telegrams. World Assembly Compliance Commission? That can't be good. Laws have been enacted to bring Karoga into compliance with the World Assembly resolution on tobacco and electric cigarettes. Screw that. I'm not, we don't have to follow your laws, World Assembly. If we want to have electronic cigarettes, we're going to have electronic cigarettes. Go tell somebody who cares. The People's Republic of Himalaya. I think this is Luke. Yes, it is. Finally found you. Luke here. All right. I moved to this region. Loot later. Gotta get some sleep. Welcome, Luke. Qapla. The national greeting of Karoga. World Assembly Commission. Is this more about garbage? Command responsibility? You know what? Is there a way to just send all world compliance commissions to spam? Defending the rights of sexual and gender minorities? Not here. What the hell do you want? Too long, not reading. Disclaimer. Most of this is RP stuff. There was a non-RP TLDR at the end of the telegram. Yeah, well, that's smart. This will be a battle done in rollbox, presumably armed patrol as Vuperia. Oh, okay. Vuperia is the country that I've pledged to. Versus Humania, likely going to be streamed, but my guess is as good as yours. Bring your own Roblox account. I don't have that. I have no idea what this is, or is this old? 17 days ago. Okay, well, you know what? I'll assume that that's 28 days. These are all too old to worry about. We'll just delete them all. I don't know what the hell. Too long. Is there just... How many are there? Okay. The Kingdom and United Republic Empire. Delete. I hope there's a way to just delete. The Imperial Empire of Raku. Oh, that sounds interesting. World Assembly garbage. Not part of your World Assembly. The Multinational Corporation of State Broadcasting? 61 days ago. That's too old. Okay. Well, I checked them all. Now how do I delete? Delete. There we go. Perfect. The Empire of Triggerland. 85. Thomas. Oh. Oh, Thomas. Economy is good. Political freedoms are few. The Empire of Triggerland 85 is a tiny, safe nation. Notable for its compulsory military service and frequent executions. Oh my God. The hard-nosed, hard-working, cynical, devout population of 8 million Triggerland 85ians are ruled by a mostly benevolent dictator who grants the populace the freedom to live their own lives, but watches carefully for anyone to slip up. The medium-sized government juggles the competing demands of defense, law and order, education. The average income tax rate is 32.5%. Wow, Triggerland, you are taxing your people to death. This is King Thomas. We need chocolate milk. Help. Alexa. Cancel. Call mom. Dear King Thomas, I have heard your urgent plea for chocolate milk. However, the armed Republic of Karoga. I gotta add that to the dictionary. Can spare no milk. Would you like some expired cans of Ovaltine instead? I'm pretty sure that's how you spell Ovaltine. No, that's wrong. Ovaltine instead. If so, we can ship 500,000 cases COD for delivery by, see, it's a big region, March 1st. Qapla, fully yours, Chancellor. Verdo Prey 5. We'll send that off to Thomas. We'll see if your reply hasn't been sent. No, I don't want to. Oh, send. Okay. Yeah, I haven't sent many telegrams. So, this one is probably garbage. The Imperial Empire of Raku. Libertarian police state? Isn't that kind of a that thing? What's that called? When it's you can't have it. It's a brain freeze. I'm so embarrassed. I know what it is. It's on the tip of my tongue. Like a jumbo shrimp. What's that called? Of something, huh? No, not the food. Like something. No, no. No, you're on the whole wrong track. Nothing to do with food. When two things that don't make sense together. Like, because jumbo means big and shrimp means small. Oxymoron. Yes. Yes, an oxymoron is not a libertarian police state. An oxymoron. Or perhaps is it an appetizer? I oh God. Yes. So how big? Holy crap. 7.644 billion people. You know what? I'm not going to get them pissed off. We need to just go through some of our issues, and we'll keep growing our population. The issue: a few days ago, you needed triple root canal surgery. And despite your codeine-enhanced prescription, you're still in agony. However, your dentist has refused to prescribe anything stronger. You are now back for your checkup and wondering if it's time to think about relaxing regulations around the most powerful painkillers. You're goddamn right it is, okay? In the Armed Republic of Kuroga, you're going to be able to buy painkillers over the counter. So let's see. Who's going to give me my painkillers? Dr. Conan Mendova, whatever, your personal dental care professional, sits down on a stool next to you and lowers the back of the chair to the horizontal. Open, please. Good. I'm sorry, leader, but you know the drill. Easier access to narcotics will lead to more widespread abuse. Yes, but I don't care about the people who abuse it. I need my painkillers if I'm in pain. In reality, many pain patients are just junkies looking for a fix. So what? The primary purpose of medicine is to cure disease, not enable addiction. Instead, consider adjusting your healthcare policy to stress cognitive behavior therapy. What the BS? You're fired. You're fired. Yeah, yuck, says dental nurse Jennifer Stewart, who you know is also a spokesperson for Patients Against Interdicting Narcotics, while emptying a recently soiled emesis dish into the medical waste sluice. Yeah, that's precisely the wrong thing to do. Insufficient treatment of pain is very common, especially among women, ethnic minorities, and the poor. The elderly are also at risk, since many wrongly think that pain is just a normal part of aging. The most severe cases even drive people to suicide. Yes. Medicine should focus on quality of life, not just curing disease. Do the right thing and ease restrictions on powerful painkillers now. You know what, Nurse Jennifer? You seemed pretty stupid at the beginning of this, but I'm liking where you're going. Maybe number 3 is even better. While you're still supine, a strange pale-skinned man shines the dentist lamps directly into your eyes and begins loading a large metal syringe from an unmarked vial. I have your solution right here, dear leader. Why not add these powerful painkillers to the water supply? Under the banner of healthcare initiative aimed at relieving stress and improving quality of life. Then you can use mass addiction to control the population. A particular district doesn't like your new absolutionist platform. Just reduce their pain relief until they do. Imagine the whole population desperately begging for another hit. Well, that is something to think about. But no. Number 3 is crazy. Number 1 is stupid. Only number 2 is in line with dear leader's own heart. Talking point. River DJ X Stacy holds multiple medical degrees in chillaxing. Tourism industry braces for influx. I'm no hero, says heroic Kurogan. Life more exciting, shorter, survey says. Kittens becoming softer, scientists say. Well, I think that was all improved. A capital city for Kuroga. Oh, this one looks interesting. Special edition of the Kuroga Chronicle. As Kuroga continues to grow, so too does its government. That's unfortunate. The number of politicians needed to administer and legislate the country is rapidly surpassing the House of Parliament's capacity. With ministers, we don't have ministers, and often requiring periscopes to see the House Speaker. Some are suggesting a new building be built in another city, a city which would then be designated the capital city of Kuroga. The debate. I would like to make a humble recommendation for my own proud jurisdiction, says Rory Tagarian, mayor of one of Kuroga's major cities. It would be an honor for our city to be host, the seat of power. If it would seal the deal, you can change the name if you like. Well, if your name wasn't Targaryen, I might take you up on that offer right away, but let's keep reading. Ha! Capital city indeed, shouts Angies Chan, a fervent anarchist. Okay, well, I don't like where this is going. Spilling leaflets all over the floor. Okay, that's 2 strikes. What's wrong with being as free as the wind? Do you really think one city could possibly represent the whole country? Doesn't have to represent the country, fool. It just has to be our capital. I've had enough of the man trying to screw us down all the time. Say no to a national capital. Well, you're an idiot. I'm going to say no to you. Wow, 5 choices on this one. I've never seen so many. Number 3 says, I can accept and even approve of having a capital city. Well, thank you so much, Daniel Humperdinck. A military strategist, in fact. But we'd be putting all our eggs in one basket if we choose somewhere too vulnerable. This is true. Believe me, capitals always get the brunt of an enemy attack because of their political and economic importance. We should put aside $1 billion and build our capital city underground. They'll never bomb us there. You know what? I don't think that's as crazy as it sounds. Let's keep going. Number 4. I have an idea, says theme park tycoon. I don't like where this is going. Lindsay 2. My company will happily sponsor the new establishment and cover all costs as long as it's made to our specifications. We already got plans to draw up, put a roller coaster straight through the House of Commons. Okay, forget it. We don't even have to keep reading number 4. Number 5 says, what's wrong with the old building? Asked Julia Plath, a noted disestablishmentarian. We don't need some kind of fancy capital. Just make the bigwig ministers feel important. If there's no room, then fire politicians until there is room. Have you never heard of doing more with less? Wow. Number 5 makes a compelling case. Of course, number 3 gives me an underground, invincible capital bunker. What's a billion rounds? The economy is booming. We're gonna accept number 3. A few billion rounds, whatever. We're gonna have our underground city capital. Country capital. All government facilities are built into the subterranean citadel of Caroga City. While that sounds impressive. Capital city named. Mining industry sees blue skies ahead. Forests ripe for plunder. Profit. Plague of locusts discovered to just be fog. And retirement problem solving itself. Excellent. Excellent. Caroga continues to blossom under my leadership. It's not lying, it's post-truth. Okay. When a senior government official was caught on camera groping an intern, your press liaison downplayed the incident by calling it an alternative handshake. A subsequent press conference, while the case in question was settled swiftly and discreetly, members of the professional commemorate are engaging with a loud brawl over the government's flexible approach to fact. That's for them to worry about. This is dangerous, argues Hope Norris, a journalist at the Caroga City Post. Struggling to cope with mixed feelings of moral outrage and giddy excitement. Granted, politics has always been about playing facts a bit, but now you're not even trying to hide it. This deliberate distortion of truth is corrupting public discourse and will surely undermine the very foundations of our society if not kept in check. Government must be bound by law to always speak the truth. And you should set up independent public body. That sounds expensive. Tasked with enforcing standards we deserve. No, I don't have to. Number 2 says typical slave morality. Sniggers. Well, that does not seem like a good word. I don't think I should have said that. Marion Trump. Marlon Trump. Dropout philosophy student and manager of operations at an alt-Nazi meme factory. Really? They're going to call the operations of an alt-Nazi meme factory Trump? Instead of mindlessly enforcing the truth, in quotation marks, of weaklings and half-men, this is the perfect opportunity to overhaul and bring about the complete transformation of all values. The elevation of feeblings has been going on for too long. It's about time you started making and enforcing your own truth. And number 3, the notion of any one truth is inherently oppressive. Oh God, oppressive. States John Paul Leotard, a postmodernist literary critic. Okay, already I don't like him. Mostly known for his colorful scarves. Fact is, there's only our personal interpretations. The world is really one resulting diversity of particular truths. You shouldn't get to say what is right or wrong. Yes, that's why I became leader of Karoga. This is your policy, leader. Quit showing objective dogma down throats. No. You're all idiots. We're going to dismiss this issue. Things are going to continue how they are. It's not lying, it's post-truth. Sit down, money. With traffic congestion on the roads of Karoga City reaching unbearable density, labor unions are demanding that employees be paid overtime wages for time spent in traffic jams. Not bloody likely. Have it mercy on us, leader, yells Dana Grimes, honking her car horn. Well, if you wanted mercy, you shouldn't have joined a union. Honking her car horns right under your window. I've been stuck in this damn traffic jam so long I've forgotten what my children look like. Well, who told you I have children? It's inhumane to spend 4 hours every day just trying to commute to work and back home. I deserve to be paid overtime wages to compensate for the stress I endure. No, you don't. What's this noise? Asks your secretary, Yukaroshi, crawling out from under his desk, still wrapped in his blanket. Now you see, there's a guy making the best of it. Tell those softies that nobody's forcing them to drive back to work, home after work. People whose homes are far away from work should be encouraged to sleep over in their offices and only go home once a week or so. This would also help boost their company loyalty. Now, if you excuse me, I need to take a quick shower. The garden sprinklers are on, right? You know what? I think Kuroshi is going to be going places. I like this guy. It looks like we're going with number 2, but let's just read the rest just in case, just to say we did. Number 3 says, I'm not sure why it's government business what our corporate pay structures are. Oh, this guy's pretty smart too, observes the well-rested CEO, Minerva Taylor, whose commute involved a 15-minute private helicopter trip. The labor unions have always have one demand or another, but we can deal with these problems with hardball negotiation, judicious hiring and firing, and failing all else, water cannons. How about government stay out of it and let us resolve those pay disputes our own way? Wow, I almost went with number 2, but number 3 is totally right. And let's see. Number 4 says, this doesn't make any sense, mutters your shy teenage nephew, almost inaudibly, hiding his face behind his U-pad. Being physically present at your school or workplace is so outdated and unnecessary, if you ask me. Thanks to the latest developments in technology, you should ban the commute. Subsidize remote work. No, subsidize. No, you know what? It is businesses' job to deal with how they get paid. People don't want to work at the company, they don't have to take the job. We're going with number 3. Employees are told they can avoid traffic jams by starting work at 4 a.m. That is exactly when I would go into schools to miss the traffic. That's perfectly fine. Old woman waits in vain for help crossing road. Well, that's unfortunate. Wage rises, put spring in step, money in pocket. Yes. Aristocrats welcome rising income inequality. And group returning home from natural disaster struck by second natural disaster. Well, that's not my fault. That was a natural disaster. Prosecute stolen valor, says military. Oh, this could be interesting. The general offices in Karoga Armed Forces are requesting the criminalization of stolen valor, the impersonation of decorated service members, often with motives of financial gain. And you see, this is actually a pretty difficult issue. While I totally understand the logic of it, it does seem to be stepping on person's First Amendment, which in Karoga is the Second Amendment, because our Second Amendment is Karoga's first. But regardless, people do have freedom of speech. And if that freedom of speech wants them to make them look like a retired army person or retired military, I don't know if that should be something that's prosecuted. And while it's great that people offer discounts to military, maybe they should actually check for a valid military ID and not just assume that somebody who's dressed like a soldier actually was one. So let's see. The debate. These traitorous cowards need to be prosecuted, says red-faced Admiral Dandejo Matai, while pulling out his chest, proudly showing off his own service medals. They demean the heroic actions of veterans who actually did earn the medals, and desecrate the memory of those who died in the service of Karoga. I know what my boys would do to these charlatans if they caught them. I can't promise I'd intervene. I'd like to see these pretenders try to earn medals they want to show off. Actually, let's do that. Send all these fraudsters to the front lines. That'll teach them. Wow. Okay. Well, that's one position. 2. It is the right of all citizens to express themselves in any way they choose, claims Free Chief Advocate Rick Smith, while wearing a t-shirt that calls for a rather crude obscenity. People should be free to dress in any uniform they want without fear of reprisal or punishment, and that includes wearing the uniform of the Karoga Armed Forces, or CAF. What better way to display in the world's one patriotism? And if you happen to get more respect or some discounts because of it, all the better. If that argument doesn't persuade you, then maybe you should ask Vice Admiral how he won those medals. You can bet your bottom round, that means dollar, that if you criminalize this, concerned citizens will start asking serving officers that question. Do you want the military to have to do another public relations disaster? Uh-oh. And number 3 says, why do we celebrate and glorify warmongering by raising conquistadors above everyone else? Says some stupid anti-war protester. Okay, you know what? I hate to see stolen valor, but I have to go with number 2. It just is. It's free speech, and people giving discounts should just work harder to confirm. They have to know that not everyone dressed as a soldier was always a soldier. You know, they need to trust but verify. Talking point. The nation's Medal of Honor can be found as a free toy and breakfast cereal. Well, Kroger's civil rights rose from some to below average. How does that get reclassified to below average? I've increased civil rights. Idiots. That's the problem with this game. That was clearly a improvement in civil rights. Okay, I upheld freedom of speech, and they wanna downgrade civil rights. Oh, rose from some to below average. Oh, some was low. Okay, so civil. Never mind. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. Here, enjoy this Sunday with Sinatra. Very, very Italian. In Napoli, where their love is king, when boy meets girl, here's what they say. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-ling, ting-a-ling-ling, and you sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool like you have a pasta fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusa me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. That's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. That's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and they'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. Lucky fella. When the stars make you drool just like a pasta fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusa me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. More. That's amore. Sorry about that, guys. And yes, that wasn't Frank Sinatra. That was technically Dean Martin. Closest I had. Okay, let's finish this. We're really close to the end. So, okay, forgive me about below average is actually better than some, apparently. In some crazy, messed up world. Let's check our telegrams. This is the old one again. And I keep clicking on the link that takes me to their thing. I just want to open. I want to open the telegram. How does it open? Come on. You know what? 40 days ago? Forget it. We'll just delete the telegram. The National Department of Logistics. I would like to inform you that you may now edit the name of your capital city via your settings page. Oh. Let's see. Classification, Armed Republic. Motto, it is a good day to die. The currency is the round. The national animal is the T-Rex. Karogan. Capital city of... What should be the name of our capital city? Well, so many options. So many options. It's like a roulette wheel in my brain right now. I'm waiting for it to stop. 00. Spin again. I guess for now, the capital city will be Kronos. Yes, yes, the custom flag. You probably shouldn't see that. Okay, update. Update. Good. Good. Yes, Thomas has gotten back to me. Damn it. Click on the wrong thing. Just open. I'm sending a peace envoy to negotiate. Oh boy. I hope this peace envoy is well armed. I mean, I look forward to receiving them. Not executing them. I look forward to receiving them. Okay. So let's go. Let's go back to the chat because I don't know if it built up because there weren't a ton of people here, but Sundays with Sinatra is certainly looking more like Sundays with nation states. Oh, we're up to 10 people. We're up to 10 people. Oh, and a bunch of comments I have to get through. Okay. Well, I guess back on the Orville spoilers. Spartan Jeremy says, I personally wonder if Isaac is going to sacrifice himself in order to upload some program into the Kalon network, thus saving humanity. Possible. Brian McFarland says, Heidi ho, everybody. Heidi ho, Brian. Welcome. Thomas Paz says, can't you ally with us? I'm trying to figure it out. The problem is you can only, I forget what it's called. You pledge. I think it's called pledging. Like, you pledge yourself to one nation. So, you all have to pledge to me. And then you'll be pledged to, each other. I mean, I could pledge to you, but I was the one who started it, so I get the points. That's how it works, unless you want to go to war, Thomas. Your capital punishment is high. Your political freedom is too high. The multi-gunman says, hey, Bird of Prey, how's it going? It's going good, multi-gunman. Sorry for the late answer to the comment. I kind of got on a roll. What's new, guys? DJ Odyssey says, Hail all. Thomas says, hey, Gunman and DJ. DJ says, I'm first. Well, at least the first DJ here. And DJ Odyssey did not let me down. He was the person who figured out which song I was talking about the other day. And perfectly reasonable that the DJ would know a relatively obscure Billy Joel song. Certainly not one of his 50 most popular songs. But yeah, good for you, DJ. Brian McFarland says, the Multi-Gun Man. Hi to the Multi-Gun Man. Discovery is having a tough time. Captain Marvel Bree going crazy. The Oscars are coming, yawning, lol. DJ Odyssey says there's only one Captain Marvel and it's Shazam. And DJ says, what is Bird doing? Yeah, I guess that would look weird to somebody who didn't know. Thomas is smiling and says, however, Spartan Jeremy says this is amusing to watch. Rejected on a live stream. Uh-oh. Thomas says, war. DJ says, what the hell have I come into? Lol. Thomas Potts says, Chancellor? Like the German lady? No. Like the Klingons. Chancellor Gorkin? The leader of the High Council? Spartan Jeremy says, yes, like Palpatine. And he says, SJW alert, yes. Damn country of martial law, lol. Spartan Jeremy says, you will be inclusive or be arrested. Oxymoron, thank you, DJ. Not appetizer or seafood. But those were good. Those were good options. Spartan Jeremy says, you must agree to our opinions or be arrested. So it's Antifa land, says DJ Odyssey. Thomas says, tax the hell out of the peasants. DJ says he wants them all hooked on drugs to keep them worshiping him. He's a Democrat. No, DJ. I entertained the idea, but I chose the idea that gives power to the people. Power to the people. I have aches and pains. It's from old age, I guess. Thomas Potts is a DJ. DJ says, okay, what's this? I want to make a country and go to war. No one is a DJ but me. Uh-oh. It's called nationstates.net. Hector says, hey guys, Joe and his complex of grandeur again. Hey. Yes, Hector, says DJ. Hector says he will do good things while he doesn't need to use reflexes or fast thinking or aim. Yeah. Speaking of aiming, I do have, as I told earlier, Call of Duty World War II downloaded, and it feels much more at home with it. So I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, I'm definitely going to be streaming some of that, because that looks fun. That looks like a game I can hold my own in, and it's cheap. If you have PS4, you can get Call of Duty 2 on sale from the PS4 store for $26, $26.99. And it's the gold edition too, I think. The normal price was $60. It's on sale. So if you're at all interested, and if you have a PS4 and you want to, like, maybe, I don't know, challenge me, or I don't know how we can play it multiplayer, but I'm sure there's some way. Call of Duty 2 World War II. It's like $26 on sale until I believe March 1st in the PlayStation Store. So take a look at it, because that's, I could see myself playing that a lot more than Black Ops. DJ Odyssey says he's already about to start a war with Thomas over chocolate milk and expired Ovaltines. No, I'm not going to start a war. I'm sure Thomas will be happy to have some Ovaltine. Beggars can't be choosers. Hector says, what a worth crusade. What a worthy crusade. Thomas says, my armies are massing on his border while he is distracted with his idiot civilians. Oh, now you tell me that, Thomas. Hector is laughing. DJ is lolling. DJ says, well, he has a bunker now. That's true. You'll never reach my capital city, Thomas. Hector says, prepare a bunker buster bomb, Thomas. It's not fair. Joe is reading everything. Thomas is skipping all the text. What? DJ Odyssey says, I don't think I should have said that word, bird of prey. Oh, yes. Sniggers. I don't know what it means, but they attributed it to Trump. It's probably a word just to get people in trouble. Trump is a dropout of philosophy students. Makes sense. Those barcode boys. Hey, cousin. Thanks so much for stopping by Twitch today, Bird. It was a fun one. It was. Even when I said I was gone, I was just listening. I couldn't type. But, yeah. Yeah, some unfortunate kills, but it's a good game. Hector says, he gave you good advice, Thomas. He gave you good advice at those barcode boys, question mark? No, I don't give my cousin advice at playing those games. He's far better at it than I am. Hector says, how to look at a man's foot and butts. What? Hector says, how to lose a round being the only player in the game. Yeah, that did happen. DJ Odyssey says, how to say hello to the enemy and just stand there and look at them in the door. I thought they were on my team. Hector says, what? Joe's secretary was under the desk? Doing what? He was sleeping. Under his desk, not mine. And DJ Odyssey says something with a cigar, I bet. People gotta get your minds out of the gutter. Hector says, papers, please. Would be a good game for Bird. Thomas says, natural disasters. Hey, they can't prove that meteor strike was mine. Hector says, number 1, Joe, solved. Next, yes. Hector says, Thomas is flying and you are walking. I'll take walking, Hector. I'll take walking. Wait, choose number 3, no army, haha. Thomas says, yeah, choose 3. DJ says, what's this is he reading through? Resolute Germ, welcome Resolute Germ. He is going on, everyone. Bird's not singing night. What's going on, everyone? Bird's not singing right. Yes, not singing. I did not sing yet. I may not sing at all, although I did give you guys That's Amore for a Joloja break. Hector says, not at the moment. Meaning up. Hector says, well, Germ. Hector says, Joe is losing subscribers. I know, I was down to 192 again. Did it go down more? I can't break 195. Every time I get to 195, I lose a few more. It's very frustrating. DJ Odyssey says, Kronos, the capital for the city, lol. And DJ called it. Yes, you did, although I spelled it with a Q. Thomas says, don't worry about the capital city name. I'll rename it when I take over. Oh boy. Thomas says, a pink bunny. Lol. Hector says, what you gonna do with Karoger's leader, Thomas? Resolute Germ says, what am I watching? DJ Odyssey says, Joe is declaring war on Thomas. Thomas says, make him AOC's personal secretary. Yeah, Thomas, York City country would have AOC. It seems like quite the... it claims to be a libertarian, but it seems quite socialist. Hector says a free browser game, Nation States. That is correct. Nationstates.net, if anyone is interested. Resolute Germ says, I'll have to look it up. Hector says, too late for that, Joe. Thomas is planning an aggressive takeover. Well, yeah, lol, says DJ. Hector says, you should play like a man with a keyboard and mouse. Thomas says, knock, knock, I'm outside your bunker. You are not. DJ Odyssey now has his own country. Welcome to the world, DJ Odyssey. You have to join the region, the United Federations. That's where me, Thomas, Luke, and whoever else that I convinced to play will be playing. The United Federations with an S. And DJ says, hi, Night Breeze, and I've caught up in the comments. So, we've got 10 people here. John Arachaki. I'm sorry I'm butchering your last name, guy. Are you here by any chance and lurking? Because I owe you a song. DJ Odyssey says it's going. I drank my last dew. Lol. Well, listen. It is Sundays with Sinatra. So, we have to sing at least one song. So, I will get one over quickly. As quickly as I can. Unfortunately, the hat is playing a disappearing trick. That's not bad. Federation of Planets is not what you want. The United Federations. The United Federations. Here, I'll show it. And then you probably want to work on a flag, but this is the region. The United Federations. And this is the flag of the head of the United Federations. So that's what you're looking for. We got a telegram again. Wait, what was there? The cat knows all. The cat knows all. And again, Thomas is sending a peace envoy to negotiate. Yes, I got it the first time. So yes, the United Federations is where you want to be. So let's see. Oh, we gotta look at this. I know most of you have seen this already, but damn. What a perfect meme. What a perfect meme. Whoever put hours that it took to Photoshop that. That's the Voyager DS9 uniform. Uh, Honestly, I'm looking at like that was probably Tom Paris. His uniform, because that guy kind of had the Tom Paris look going. Uh, the STD uniform, and then a Lara, little blurry, but okay, not terrible. Although she is off the Orville now, but the perfectly, uh, the new Star Trek, for sure. And yes, Discovery Girl, you've got a lot to be worried about because it's over. It's over. And then, what's this? Did you know? I don't know if you guys have seen the commercial for the Gojo. But apparently Anti-Tracker invented the Gojo. You will notice his cell phone is being held in place by his headphones. Apparently, it's his way of making it a hands-free device. So Anti-Tracker, inventor of the Gojo. And for those who don't know what the Gojo is, Sassy, do you know? Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Joe Gray with the Gojo Hands-Free, the only device on Earth that's truly hands-free.
Yep, and it just, you put it on, and it makes any phone hands-free. It's amazing. In 1 second.
One Mississippi. Hey, Mom, I can't talk right now. Only the Gojo has both hands free.
Look
No batteries, no wires. It makes your phone the hands-free.
They like it, so it's
true
good.
hands-free.
It's easy to use, easy to figure out. It's perfect.
Perfect. And it works with old phones too. Look at how cordless phones, landlines, even Anti-Tracker's phone. Perfect. You didn't even have to spend money on the Gojo. Apparently, any old pair of headphones will work. So, congratulations, Anti-Tracker. Well done. Well done on the Gojo. So let's see. We've got to pull a Sinatra song for tonight. Since it is Sundays with Sinatra. Let's see. Nobody gave any suggestions, so I will pick one at random. You know what? We'll not do one at random. We'll do one that I was going to do the night of Valentine's Day, but didn't realize it was a Thursday, and Orville and Discovery was on, so got pushed back. Let's see. Tell me that you do not have, goddamn you, people claiming to be karaoke versions. Okay. This song is Here's to the Losers by Frank Sinatra. Here's to those who love not wisely, no, not wisely, but too well. Hear the girl who sighs with envy when she hears that wedding bell. To the guy who throw a party if he knew someone to call. Here's to the losers, bless them all. Here's to those who drink their dinners when that lady doesn't show. To the girl who wait for kisses underneath that mistletoe. To the lonely summer lovers when the leaves begin to fall. Here's to the losers, bless them all. Hey, Tom, Dick, and Harry, coming out of that rain, those torches you carry must be drowned in champagne. Here's to the last toast of the evening. Here's to those who still believe. All the losers shall be winners, all the givers shall receive. Here's to trouble-free tomorrows, may your sorrows all be small. Here's to the losers, bless them all. Do 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 do. Hey, Tom, Dick, and Harry, coming out of that rain, those torches you carry must be drowned in champagne. Here's the last toast of the evening. Here's to those who still believe. All the losers will be winners, all the givers shall receive. Here's to trouble-free tomorrows, may your sorrows all be small. Here's to the losers, here's to the losers, here's to the losers. Bless them all. Okay. We got at least one song out of the way for our Sundays with Sinatra. Yes, Thomas Potts says United Federations. Okay, so that narrowed it down to 2, says DJ Odyssey. Thomas says I didn't resend. Well, I got it twice. DJ says there's 2 of them. Thomas says my country is named after my cat. Night Breeze says love it. Odyssey says look for DJ Land. Thomas Spot says Anti-Tracker must watch a lot of QVC. Night Breeze says That's Amore. That's Amore is a Dean Martin song, and I already played it. Night Breeze says okay, I get confused sometimes. Don't worry, Night Breeze, I understand. I've occasionally, even being as big of a Sinatra fan as I am, I've occasionally confused Dean Martin with Sinatra myself. One time, quite embarrassingly, at a poker game, when a song that came on in the background, I attributed it to Frank Sinatra as a sign to go all in at Texas Hold'em, and I lost, barely. And then, worse, the person who did win corrected me and said, that's a Dean Martin song, not Frank Sinatra. It's like, He's right, he beat me and he bested me. he bested me at a Frank Sinatra song. A song I thought was by Frank Sinatra. So I could deal with losing the money. It was much more of a blow to misattribute, and it was a pretty clear that I don't know what I was thinking. It was like it wasn't Mambo Italiano, but it was like Mambo Italiano in that it wasn't anything like Sinatra sang. It was Dean Martin's song through and through. So, yeah. What do we got? What else do we have? I don't know if I want to do John's song now. I feel bad. I kind of want to do it when he's on. Oh, I know what we can do. Thomas, are you still here, Thomas? It'd be better if I was looking. My way? Oh, come on, I praise. People get in fights over my way. Because there's no way anybody can hold a candle and do my way. I'm sorry. I should have said anything but my way. Okay, Thomas. I'm going to go through uploading a picture to Anti-Tracker's website. So, for those who are having issues, take note. Now this, I'm logged in as a test user, so this has basically the same permissions as everyone else. I'm going to go to testing grounds because that's where you post stuff that nobody cares about. So here we go. Say you're writing a post and you want to insert a picture. This is my favorite Federation starship. And you want a picture of, I don't know, let's say, I feel like the Enterprise, I feel like the Enterprise is too easy. God damn it, just go over to where I want you to go without being a pain. Okay. So let's say a Miranda class ship. Images. Okay. So here we go. Here's a Miranda class starship. Now, so let's say here we want to. Easiest way is you right click, you copy the image. Okay? Then you go to Imager. Okay, if this is it, you log into Imager for the first time. You don't need to sign up, you don't need to do anything. You simply go to New Post. Okay? Now you want to paste in your image, but the problem is because you copied it, the only way to paste it in, let's see, can you paste it here? No. Okay, I was 99% sure that wasn't going to work, so that's true. Okay, so you've copied the image, you went to the place, you right clicked on the image, you did copy image. Okay, now you could copy image address and then just paste that into that box. But that works maybe 90% of the time. 100% of the time, or at least 99.9% of the time, if you simply go to copy image, then you go back to this page, and again, just to get to be sure, you're on Imager, New Post, and on your keyboard, yeah, you gotta go to your keyboard, you hold down the Control key and hit the V key, as in Victor, and that pastes in. That's the universal code for pasting. So good. The image has been pasted into Imager. Now this is the only tricky part. You come here to this drop down box in the top right corner. You're going to go to Get Share Links. Okay. Again, you know what? I'm sorry. There's two ways to do this. Let's do this just the easy way. You know what? Just come here and go to copy. Okay, you paste it in your image. In the top right, just come here, go to copy. Go back to your post, and you can literally right click, paste. You paste in the URL. Okay, now the picture is going to go there. And now if you want to type something below it, you can keep typing. Miranda, I should spell it right. A Miranda class is my favorite. Whatever. Okay. And then you post the reply. And boom, automatically the the image is embedded into your post. Okay? You didn't have to do anything special. The hardest thing was hitting Control V to paste the image in. Now, if anybody clicks on the image in the post, it will open in Imager so that they can see it even bigger at full size. Now, here's where it's slightly more interesting. If you want to do this, and you do not have to, but if you wanted the full-size image in the post, you would, instead of going to copy here, okay, you would click on this drop down. You just bring the mouse over and it drops down. You go to Get Share Links. You click on Get Share Links. And now there are 4 options. Share link, which is honestly the exact same thing as we copied before. BB code forums, which is exactly the one we want. And then the 2 we don't care about, embed in HTML and markdown for Reddit. So no, BB code forums. We click copy, and it highlights for a second, and not even an instant, and it's copied to our clipboard. Then we can close this. We can close out of Imager even if we want. And now, if we're typing, say, another reply, here it is bigger. Okay, and again, we're just going to right-click and paste in. Now you're going to see, instead of a URL, we have IMG BB code, right? Any code that's in those square brackets, this is called BB code. And this is the IMG, the image BB code. Okay? So, and it's a direct link to an image because it's got a PNG or a JPEG or a GIF file ending. So it's a direct link to the image. So this is what we're putting inside the image BB code, and it's all done automatically by Imager. You just right click, you paste it in, and then boom, you post reply. And there it is, full size. Well, as big as the screen is. If the image is bigger than the screen, it'll automatically resize to the biggest the screen will allow it to be. And if you needed to, you could click on it to see the full-size version. So there, that's how easy it is. Now, when you're using mobile device, it's a little different because if you go to Imager.com, it might want you to download an app, which you can, but you don't have to. You should be able to get to Imager. If you just type m.imager.com, that will bring you to mobile Imager, and I don't know if it will work on a desktop browser, but no, it forces me to go to the full size. But anyway, if you go to the mobile version of Imager, you can at least get the main URL that you can paste in that would give you this. And just to be clear, well, no, we can't. Once it's pasted in, it changes. But to be clear, here, this was the first URL we pasted in. You'll notice there's no BB code on either side, and it doesn't end in a .png or a .jpg or anything like that. That is just a direct Imager URL. And just for comparison, this is the image BB code. And the other way you could do this, now let's say you had an image that was hosted on some other site, not Imager, but say some other web hosting site. Now don't just, like Wikipedia maybe, but don't just take this off of somebody else's website, because this is considered bad practice. And frankly, they could delete the image, or they could make it so it doesn't show up if it's too many people are hot linking to it. But let's say it was hosted from a place that you know allows hosting images. So like, we'll just pretend it was here. We could right click on any image on a web browser, and we're going to copy image address. Okay? So now we can write some stuff, and we want to paste in our image. We've right clicked and we copied the image address. That's all we needed to do. Now we go down to this insert image box. Okay, insert image. It's the icon that's a picture. And we just right click in this box now and paste. And we put in the image address. We insert, and boom. The picture is in. It looks like a picture, and it's saved. It's saved to the post as soon as we submit it. So these are all ways you can include images in your post. Now, if you don't want to upload to Imager for some reason, you can absolutely, and I'm sorry if the browser went away for a second. It'll be back in one instant. You can absolutely, instead of uploading it to Imager, you can instead upload it to Discord. And you can right click on any image in Discord, and there's an option to copy link. Okay, so I just did that off screen. So I went to Discord, I right clicked on an image, and I went to copy link. And now I'm going to come back here. I'm going to click on the insert image icon. I'm going to right click, paste, insert, and look what we've got, the picture I liked. from before, and we'll post reply, and it's there. It's in the thread. And again, this is exactly the same whether you're sending it to a conversation or into a post or into a thread or whatever. It all works the same way. So just hopefully people, that helps. And it's a big relief to not have to have all the attachments on our server, because attachments these days, images, they take up a lot of room, especially large images from cell phones, and it could easily overwhelm a relatively small server like we're on, if we allowed everyone to attach images to the forum itself. So that is why we have this extra step. I'm asking people, please try to upload the images to a web host, an image host, because they are happy to host our images, and it keeps the server running well, and everybody wins. Everybody wins. So that hopefully has helped Thomas, and I'm sure Thomas was not the only one who was having issues. So that's where we are. Oh, look, Anti-Tracker is back, but it'll take me a minute to get to comments. DJ Odyssey says, sing Love Me Tender. I could do that. Night Breeze says, true, yes, about my way. Sorry. DJ Odyssey says, Elvis did it better than Sinatra. Thomas says, good. Anti-Tracker says, hey, you still here? Yes, we are, Anti-Tracker. Hey, AT, how's it going? Hail, Anti-Tracker, says DJ. And John, Qapla, you're back, John. Okay, well, John, if you're still here at the end of the comments, I've got a song for you. It's all queued up and ready to go. Anti-Tracker says, I need to log into my other account. Be right back. Who the hell's that? Thomas Fott says, what about posting image of pictures I put in my computer, which I downloaded from my phone? Well, Thomas, you just upload the picture. Okay, you know what? Very good question. We'll do that one while we're here. Basically, you go to Imager, new post. Instead of pasting in an image, the picture is saved on your computer. So you go to Browse, you go to, your pictures or wherever you have it saved, and these are pretty safe to look at. These are various avatar pictures I've used around the internet. So sure, you just double click and bam, the picture's uploaded to Imager. And again, very easily you can just hit copy and go in and just paste the URL into a post, and it's like that. Or if you want to put it full size, you instead go to Get Share Links, BB Code Forums, hit copy. You go back to the forum and you paste You can right click, paste it in, and post reply, and there it is. Now this wasn't a very big image, so that is full size. But if the image was bigger, it would be bigger in this screen. So hopefully that explains that, and if you have more questions, I'd be happy to help. Hector says, what are we learning now? I was creating a nation. Well, Hector, I wanted Thomas and everyone else who had questions about how to put pictures into the forum, I wanted to show them how to do it. Anti-Tricker says, check out that link when you can. I fixed P. Pike. What link? What link? The link. Oh, I know I got a message from you on the forum. I'll assume that's the link. Nightbreeze says, hey, Anti-Tracker. Anti-Tracker says, look at the link at Michael Crawford posted. I do not see a link from at Michael Crawford. I don't see a link, and Thomas doesn't see a link either. Anti-Trigger says, I took a 5-minute scene from Sound of Thunder and turned it into a minute 37. And now, you know what? I bet it's because Michael Crawford is not a wrench user. So it probably hid the link automatically. Cool, Anti-Tracker. We'll take a look at that later. DJ Odyssey says, I don't see Michael Crawford on here posting anything. And the Multi-Gunman is back. Anti-Trigger says, that's weird. Check out the one I put. Thomas Potts says, who the hell is Michael Crawford? Yep, just some guy. I hope you guys know I did say that as a joke. I did say it. It's a quote. I'll grant you. You can quote me on it. But I do know who. I did know that Michael Crawford was the Anti-Tracker. I was saying that as a joke. Just as long as we're all clear. DJ Odyssey says, only one complaint I have about the new one. Not enough Tilly. Okay, I'm kidding. Looks great. The new what? The new Anti-Tracker version. And Anti-Tracker says, hey, Bird of Prey, you ever going to read this? Sorry, Anti-Tracker, I was busy teaching people how to use your web forum. Anti-Tracker says Tilly was not in that scene anyway. DJ Odyssey says no, he's got to point out he doesn't even pay attention to us for at least an hour. Come on, DJ Odyssey, that wasn't an hour. We're 7 minutes behind. Nightbreeze says DJ Odyssey has Tilly fever. Well, she did get married. Did she? I didn't know that. The Multi-Gunman says lol. DJ Odyssey says damn it. Multi-Gunman says because she doesn't really like us. Lol. Oh, because he doesn't really like us. I love you guys. Not in that way, but I love you guys. DJ Odyssey says, see, I can do a good Foley impersonation. Anti-Tracker says, I completely removed Burnham telling Pike about the Prime Directive. And I removed Pike choosing Burnham. And Burnham is not even being down. Wow. Nightbreeze says, you don't have enough Nair for a Foley impersonation at DJ Odyssey. Probably true. Frank Sinatra did sing it too. 2 different ways. I don't know what we're talking about. Multi-Gunman says Sinatra was very good. DJ says, Thomas, taking pics of women's asses with your phone doesn't count. Uh-oh. Why not, lol? And Thomas says, I don't do that, DJ. I don't know how did that become a topic of conversation? DJ says, because he's always shaky and blurry. Hector says, I think Anti-Tracker is trying to abuse the Mandela effect to erase real STD from his mind. Anti-Tracker says, dang it, I need Bird to hurry up. I have to go make dinner, but I want Joe's opinion on my edit. Oh, so you want me to watch your edit live on stream? DJ Odyssey says, Anti-Tracker, you can cook dinner, eat it, and be back before he's done explaining this. Actor says, did you watch my video? Actor says, yes, very good. Thomas says, thanks, Bird of Prey. Actor says, but will you convert the whole episodes in a short track if you continue in a new way? Nightbreeze says, nice Anti-Tracker. Anti-Tracker says, Hector, better a good short track than full-length crap. And Thomas says, sure, Bird of Prey, sure. The Multi-Gun Man says, I enjoy watching the video games videos you posted. Thanks, Multi-Gun Man, because there's going to be more this week now that I've got a video game I can actually play. John says, Michael J. Burnham. Okay, Thomas Potts says, I still don't see any links. Anti-Tracker says he posted the link. Okay. Anti-Tracker. Do you want me to play this video for everyone, or do you want me to just watch it off screen and tell you what I think? Let me know. Let me know what you want. Bird, put in your Jaloja video and watch the video. I want your opinion. Off screen. Okay, okay. Off screen. So, CBS will bitch about it if you do. Okay. Okay. So, how long, let's see. How long is the video? A minute and 37 seconds. The only problem is that if I play the Jaloja video, it will, I won't be able to hear anything. So I'm watching it. You guys will be able to see my live reaction. I've muted the audio, so it won't come through to you. But here is my live reaction of watching a minute and 37 of the Anti-Tracker. Pike makes the right choice. Okay, well, actually, that was very good. I think you've kind of edited yourself into a corner here, though, Anti-Tracker. I don't know how you're going to get Burnham out of the planet scene, and how you're going to go from that scene to Saru just completely breaking the Prime Directive in every way whatsoever when he beams down. But yeah, no, that was a much improved scene. I like it. I like it a lot. I repeat my concern from earlier is that if your source material is poop, can it really be improved tremendously? And I worry about that. But no, I like it. I like it a lot. You hear it? You heard that whole thing? Did you guys, honestly, did you hear the audio? Because right now it's showing that the system sound is muted. Joe looks so intense. And the dragon says, oh, forgot to mention I got rid of they scanning their weapon systems only. Yeah, that was a good, I noticed that. I picked up on that. And Anti-Tracker says we did not hear it. Okay. Thank you. I would have had to severely question XSplit if that was true. John, are you still here, John? Night Breeze says DJ Odyssey was causing trouble. John, please still be here. I owe you a song, buddy. Yes, present. Okay. I will be back in like a couple minutes. I mean, I'm going to be here, but I have to. John has a song coming to him, and it is not. It's not a Sinatra song, but it's a good song. It is Billy Joel. Excellent artist. And it is Uptown Girl. Okay. Billy Joel's Uptown Girl, courtesy of John. And John, if you can, in the chat, put in a phonetic spelling, spelling of your last name, because I know I'm butchering it when I say Artraki. So just put it in how I'm supposed to say it. I will endeavor to remember, as well as remember Ector as a silent H. So. Billy Joel's Uptown Girl, courtesy of John A. Uptown girl, she's been living in her uptown world. I bet she never had a backstreet guy. I bet her mama never told her why. I'm gonna try for an uptown girl. She's been living in a white bread world as long as anyone with hot blood can. And now she's looking for a downtown man. That's what I am. And when she knows what she wants from her time, and when she wakes up and makes up her mind, she'll see I'm not so tough just because I'm in love with an uptown girl. And you know I've seen her uptown world, and she's getting tired of her high-class toys and all her presents from her uptown boys. She's got a choice. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Uptown girl. You know I can't afford to buy her pearls. But maybe someday when my ship comes in, she'll understand what kind of guy I've been. And then I'll win. When she's walking, she's looking so fine. And when she's talking, she'll say that she's mine. She'll say I'm not so tough just because I'm in love with an uptown girl. She's been living in her white-breaded world as long as anyone with hot blood can. And now she's looking for a downtown man. And that's what I am. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Uptown girl. She's my uptown girl. Don't you know I'm in love with an uptown girl? She's my uptown girl. Don't you know I'm in love with an uptown girl? She's my uptown girl. Don't you know I'm in love with an uptown girl? My uptown girl. Don't you know that I'm in love with an uptown girl? She's my uptown girl. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was bad. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Yeah. Anti-tracker says something to DJ. Anti-tracker says Joe looks so intense. Oh, I forgot to mention that I got rid of they are scanning our weapon systems. Oh, okay, yes, those I read it already. Night Breath says no, DJ Odyssey was just causing trouble. John was present. And DJ said, let's all say we can hear him, and retracted the message. That's what I call a dick. Oh boy, DJ. Very, 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 very disappointed, DJ. You didn't anger me, you disappointed me. A2, DJ. Now I'm not so sorry I sang Uptown Girl. Hector says, and sober up the cameraman. Anti-Trigger says, I really have to go now. I hope you left before I started singing. Take care, all. See ya, Anti-Tracker. Anti-Trigger says, oh crap, you're gonna sing Billy Joel? When I have to leave. Dick move, Joe. Oh, come on, Anti-Tracker. You could have waited an extra minute or two. The multi-gunman says, you have permission to go, Anti-Tracker. Hector says, will you stream tonight, AT? Anti-Tracker says, no, I have to finish my video. Hector says, okay. Anti-Tracker says, we will hang out tomorrow. The multi-gunman says, right on. Hector says, one of the O's was out of tone. Only one. I'm sorry, not DJ. John gives a thumbs up. Thanks, Bird. No problem, John. John Artraki? Artraki. If I don't get a correction, I'm going to assume it's Artraki. And DJ Discovery. Odyssey. DJ Discovery. Oh, my God. DJ Odyssey is laughing. Have a romantic dinner with your wife and play her Berto Price singing. I was just thinking of the Simpsons episode where Homer is is with the hippies that his mother hung out with, and he convinces them to drive around. I don't know, he's sticking it to the man or something, and I think he's playing Uptown Girl by Billy Joel on the radio as hippie music. That's what I was smiling about when I started singing. Araki, assume. Araki, I assume. Oh, you're not John Hector. You're gonna confuse me. Thomas Bott says hi to DJ Discovery. Yeah, DJ Discovery. I don't know, better or worse than DJ Odyssey. I don't know. Do we have room for two DJs? I think DJ Odyssey needs to change his name. DJ Discovery has a good ring to it. Dick move. Finally. Archaki? Is that it? Archaki? John Archaki. John Archaki. How am I going to remember this? Archaki. Okay. We'll see. We'll see if it sticks, John. Some things stick. There are names I remember from decades and decades ago. That was, I don't know, 9 years old. And I remember some of my classmates' names to this day. And there are other names of people I knew just a few years ago whose names have completely, they were gone to me before the day was over. Our chat key. Yeah, that's pretty close. Our chat key. Okay. So, did somebody ask for a Sinatra song? I feel like somebody asked for something, and if there was a Sinatra song request made, please make it again. I will be right back again. I'll give you this one. We haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, couple of good old boys, never meaning no harm. Just something, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law would allow. Turd is the word. Turd. I honestly, I'm not 100% sure how the song goes. That's the best I could get. I probably shouldn't have said that much.
Be right back. I hear it that it ended. This was a particularly long Jaloja. Let's check if the camera is right. It's good enough. Good enough. Okay. Back to the chat. DJ Odyssey says, wait till you see the flag I made for my country bird. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I did Love Me Tender an hour ago. Okay, Love Me Tender. I got you. Turd is the word, yes. Imagine Bird of Prey singing I'm So Lonely from Team America World Police. Bird and William Hung doing a duet of She Bangs. She bangs, she bangs. What in the oh boy. John Araki. Archotki. Okay, Archotki. Love Me Tender. Love Me Tender. Let's see. I'm not sure if that's going to have a karaoke version. Presley and Sinatra duet version. I guess we'll try it. We'll see what happens. Oh, wait. There we go. I guess I'm singing both Elvis and Sinatra's parts. Though if there's a part where I can't sing both, I'll just sing Sinatra's part. So, Love Me Tender. The Elvis and Sinatra version. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Those fingers in my hair, that sly come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I wouldn't switch, 'cause there's no nicer witchcraft than you. Sinatra, oh fuck, I love you, and I always will. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Okay. There was some complications. I might have to redo that one. I had to mute the microphone because my mother is hysterical, crying on the inside, I suppose, that it's come to this. It's come to this. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad here, people. We're gonna try this one more time. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Those fingers in my hair, that sly come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I wouldn't switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than witchcraft. I love you, and I always will. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. That was an amazingly short version of the song, but that's what we got. Poor mom. It's not John Iraqi, I know that much. DJ says Frank did it as a solo and he did it as a duet with Elvis singing Witchcraft. John Archatki. I haven't heard that one since middle school. DJ says, yeah, this is the Love Me Tender Witchcraft duet. DJ says Sinatra F you. Is that what you just said? I did not say F you, I said F, meaning uh-oh. Thomas Potts is unsubbing. Hector says muted. Does your mother think we are weird? No, she thinks I'm weird is the problem. She's laughing at me, not at you guys. Just type it in. Okay. She still can't compose herself. Oh. Okay. Yes, I accidentally sang Sinatra when it was part of the instructions for the duet. That was the problem. I accidentally read a line that was an instruction and not a part of the song. DJ Odyssey says laughter is the best medicine. We'll see. If that was true, I would be walking by now. Hell, I'd be running a marathon. Hector says, what do you use as a green screen? It's a good question, Hector. The truth is, I use nothing as a green screen. That's the background. That's my hospital bed. Pillow and and Track Yards is live for the annual Track Yards Oscar Awards. Well, doesn't that sound entertaining? No, what I use is a program called XSplit VCam, and you might have just seen its logo on the screen. And it's part of the XSplit suite. Well, not really. You have to pay for it extra. But it's basically a poor man's green screen. So it does its best to erase the background automatically. It's not nearly as good as a green screen, as you can tell. But it's a lot better than nothing. At least to me it is. So that's what I use. It's called XSplit VCam. It is compatible with OBS or any other software you might be using, but it's especially compatible with XSplit Broadcaster, which is the software I use to live stream, which costs a little money, but it's not too expensive. If you sing the happy birthday song, will you get DMCA'd? No, John. The happy birthday song is in the public domain. They won the court case a few years back, and it's 100% public domain. Is it somebody's birthday? Bird O'Prey looks at this comment. Yes. Nightbreeze says, DJ Odyssey. Not when you have diarrhea. Uh-oh. Hector says, okay, trick, not track, says DJ. Thomas Frost says, Lore is presenting best captain. Really? In track yards? I think that was a joke. Thomas says, if I could hack, I'd change the background to AOC. No, Hector. He's having fake awards too. We could do fake awards. We could do fake awards. Let's see if we can make Thomas's dream come true. There we go. There we go. Let's do a little magic here. No, we can't do that. Okay, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. Maybe if we do this, if we can get it. There we go. There we go. Yes, Thomas. We're going to make your dream come true. We're going to make Thomas's dream come true tonight. Hey, Thomas. Is this what you wanted? Best Singing Award in a Duet, Bird of Prey and Bird of Prey. Actor says, don't be mean, a good photo. This is a good photo. Thomas says, too bad there isn't a way for Anti-Tracker to see how often certain people join his streams and watch videos. Spartan Jeremy yells, vampire. Nightbreeze says, have fun, everyone. Thomas Pot says it's your future wife. I don't think so. She's way too young for me. Hector says Joe looks like her son. That's not right. She's only what? 20 something, 29, 30 years old, something like that. Alexa, how old is Alexandria Asterio-Cortez?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Alexa, Wikipedia, Alexandria Asterio-Cortez.
I couldn't find that topic on Wikipedia.
I'm having a feeling I'm not pronouncing her Asterio right. Alexa, who's the youngest person in Congress?
The youngest United States Congress U.S. member of Congress by date of birth was Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Ocasio-Cortez.
1989.
1989.
Question?
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
So what, 29? 89?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, what's 2019 minus 1989?
2019 minus 1,989 equals 30.
Yeah, 30. Okay. Not quite 30. Just about 30. I know. I was just trying to use Alexa. Okay, so she's 30. I'm 40. She's 10 years my junior. Okay, she does not look like my mother. I'm sure. Mom says she wouldn't mind looking like her, although Mom is not looking at the picture I have on the screen right now. But, you know, she's still okay with it. Yes, Mom is 67. She would switch bodies with a 30-year-old if she could. DJ says only thing that she's got going for her. Yes. Loom. Yeah, 29. Hey, as long as she's 18, she's legal. Oh, God. Asterio, not Asterio. Well, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I have already forgotten. Thomas says she's coming for your hospital bed. She thinks you're too rich. Hey, I paid for this hospital bed with my own money. DJ Odyssey says you ain't saying her middle name right. I know I'm not. Oscario. Ocasio. Gotcha. Hector says, now I've lost John Iraqi's last name. It's gone. It's John. I know. Archaki. But you see, I can't learn two names in the same night. So. Hector says, but you look like a bearded baby. A bearded baby. Thomas says 10 years isn't that for a difference. It's true. It's not. DJ says, yeah, hell, I dated women much larger age gap when I was younger. I love AOC's crazy eyes face. Maybe we can get AOC to dance to one of Bird's songs. She's a pretty good dancer, I gotta say. I think we all saw that video from her in Boston College. As long as you don't mix their names up, says Thomas. Yeah. Okay. This is getting a little creepy. Getting a little creepy. Oh, this was the wrong Sinatra. I'm in the wrong place for this one. Let's see. I know this is not the one we were using, but does that work? No. No, that's also bad. Will third time be the charm? Or will we have to go back to the one we were using? Nope, also bad. Okay. Well, I guess there's a reason we went with the one we went with to begin with, which was actually called Sinatra 2. He was in the right spot on the screen. DJ Odyssey, I will give her that. She did look good in the dance video. But the older she gets, the more loony she looks. Hey, it's Joe Sinatra. Oh, that would be nice. If anything, just for the voice. So, I guess we can call it a night. That's it, coming up on 9 o'clock. Seems like a good place to end it. If there's nothing else anybody wants, give a minute, but John says check my PayPal, and he says next time. Thomas says you can have the video, I want the money. What, the Sinatra money? Checking my PayPal, John. Just let's see. Nothing came in by email yet, which is how I usually find out about things. I guess we can check the old fat. There we go. You know, there is I believe there's a Sinatra version of that song. If you're so interested. But thank you very much, John. We will we'll do it for next time per your request. I very much appreciate the donation. So thank you very much. Gives me something to prepare for. A Sinatra version. Oh, I'm not 100% sure if it's the same song, but the title is remarkably similar. Let's see. No, okay. Slightly different title. Slightly different title. I won't ruin it for everyone. But I don't want to do the song unless John wants me to. It'll be a surprise. It will be a surprise. And if after I listen to it, it turns out to be the Sinatra song by the similar name, I'll just sing both. I will just sing both. So, I'm not going to ruin Bird's surprise. Okay, perfect. So, have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much all for coming and hanging out. John, especially, thank you for the donation for Uptown Girl and the donation for this next one. That will be the next time I'm on camera. Tomorrow I will probably do a City Skylines video. So probably then Tuesday would be the next time I do on camera. But we'll see. Everything's open. There's always possibility. So yeah, good night, everybody. Have a good night, and Qapla, and long live Frank Sinatra, even though he's passed on. Long live his music. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. If you want to visit me, check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. And if you're really crazy, you can send me some money on PayPal. Take care.